The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Summary: The Road is a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel by Cormac McCarthy, published in 2006. Set in a bleak, post-apocalyptic world, it follows the harrowing journey of a father and his young son as they struggle for survival. With minimal dialogue and McCarthy's signature sparse prose, the novel explores themes of hope, morality, and the enduring bonds of love amid unimaginable desolation. Plot summary. 1. A bleak, dying world. The novel opens with a father and son traveling through a gray, ash-covered landscape, a hauntingly empty world that has been ravaged by an unspecified disaster. All plant and animal life has disappeared, and the sun is permanently obscured by thick clouds of ash. The environment is harsh and unforgiving, with scarce resources, constant threats, and the omnipresent chill of death. The father, who suffers from a persistent cough, knows he is running out of time but remains focused on keeping his son alive and guiding him to safety. 2. Survival and the struggle for morality. The father and son travel south, seeking warmth and food. They scavenge for anything useful in abandoned homes, towns, and vehicles. Most of humanity has resorted to violence and cannibalism to survive, leaving the father and son cautious of any other people they encounter. The father carries a gun with 2 bullets, meant as a last resort for self-defense or mercy if they're captured. He instills in his son the belief that they are the good guys who carried the fire, representing their commitment to morality and kindness in a world that has seemingly lost both. 3. The bond between father and son. The novel's emotional center lies in the tender, yet fragile bond between the father and son. The father's love for his son is his reason for living, and he is fiercely protective, ensuring they avoid danger whenever possible. The son, despite his young age, questions the moral compromises they must make and shows compassion toward others, revealing a sense of innocence that contrasts sharply with the bleakness around him. This relationship is strained by the father's intense focus on survival, often pushing the son to prioritize safety over compassion. 4. Encounters with danger and humanity's loss. As they move south, they encounter horrific remnants of humanity. They come across a group of cannibals, barely escape from a basement where captives are held for food, and find an abandoned town stocked with supplies but ultimately unsafe. These encounters show the depravity that the absence of society's rules can bring, emphasizing how survival has stripped away the decency and empathy that once defined humanity. The son's horror and the father's stoicism reveal their contrasting perspectives. The father sees danger everywhere, while the son hopes to find the good in people, reflecting his idealistic, childlike belief that humanity might still exist in some form. 5. Moments of hope and fragile resilience. Despite the darkness, the father and son occasionally find small moments of hope, such as discovering a hidden bunker stocked with food and supplies. These brief respites allow them to regain strength, both physically and emotionally, reinforcing their bond and giving them the will to continue. These moments, however, are fleeting, as the constant threat of danger reminds them of the fragile nature of their existence. The father's health continues to decline, foreshadowing the difficult reality that his son may eventually have to face the world alone. 6. The father's death and passing on the fire. As they reach the coast, the father's condition worsens, and he realizes he can no longer continue. He tells his son to carry the fire, symbolizing the hope and morality he has tried to instill in him. After the father's death, the boy is left alone, heartbroken but carrying his father's lessons with him. Shortly after, he encounters a man who promises safety and a place among a family of survivors. Although wary, the boy chooses to trust, fulfilling his father's legacy by carrying on with kindness and the hope of preserving humanity. Key themes. 1. Hope and morality in a world without order. The father and son's journey represents the struggle to maintain hope and morality in a world that has lost both. Carrying the fire becomes a powerful symbol of resilience, embodying their commitment to goodness and survival without resorting to the savagery that has overtaken others. 2. The enduring power of love. The relationship between the father and son highlights the enduring power of love in the face of despair. The father's actions are motivated by his love for his son, and he instills values of empathy and hope even when faced with a desolate world. This bond becomes the novel's lifeline, showing that even in a world stripped of everything, love remains an essential part of humanity. 3. Innocence versus experience. The father and son's contrasting perspectives underscore the tension between innocence and experience. The father's experience has made him wary and skeptical of others, while the son, unburdened by past trauma, seeks connection and kindness. Their dynamic emphasizes the importance of preserving innocence as a form of hope in a world dominated by survival. 4. Survival and the human spirit. The novel questions what it means to truly survive. The father's insistence on survival at all costs is contrasted with the son's desire to retain compassion and humanity. Their journey challenges the notion of survival, suggesting that true survival requires more than just physical endurance, it requires the preservation of one's humanity and spirit. Conclusion. The Road by Cormac McCarthy is a hauntingly powerful meditation on survival, love, and the struggle to maintain humanity in a world that has lost its way. Through the father and son's journey, McCarthy explores the depths of despair and resilience, the importance of hope, and the enduring need for connection. With its sparse prose and profound themes, The Road remains a starkly beautiful reflection on the nature of existence and the fragile strength of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable hardship.